Oh, I think we are. We're there.
We're
Hello,
here.
everybody. Look who I
Hi,
got
y'all.
with me. Psychic Duck and Shari. Voices
Hey,
from
hey.
Swamp.
And I brought my Voodoo Wonder Woman.
Oh, what? Let me see. Let me see that.
She is a voodoo doll, but she's Wonder Woman or
Oh
Wonder
my
Girl, they
gosh.
call her.
I love that.
When I
Voodoo.
saw that, I was like, oh, I have to have that one because I love Wonder Woman. She's my
Yeah.
favorite
Yeah.
superhero.
And I'm
Yeah.
wearing my bug shirt because we're in the swamp.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so how you been down there in
Oh, it's just been
Swampland?
hot as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go a few days with like comfortable temperatures, nice and cool in the evening. And then summer comes back and says, yeah, no, we haven't left
We
yet.
haven't left yet.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, thanks. I appreciate it. So
We were,
yeah, it's been a couple of days nice, and then you get really hot, muggy days. Then a
yeah.
couple of days nice, then really hot, muggy days. So, and I'm still waiting for a hurricane to show up. I feel it in my bones. It just hasn't made it here yet. So,
Hey, we had forecasted for rain the other day from, I think it was from a hurricane that hit Cabo and then slowly came up. I think it kind of pooped out when it got to Cabo.
yeah.
Because I'm not watching much news, I'm not watching much of the weather. I go, oh, it's raining. It's all,
Me either. Yeah, it's I catch Ryan Hall, y'all. I watch him and
yeah,
um and Mr. Weatherman, I think his name is, or just Weatherman. Those are the two seem to be the most reliable on, and they are both former meteorologists that are doing their own thing now.
yeah.
So I try to follow those two and watch and just to find out what's going on.
Well, you have to because you can get a hurricane.
Yeah, and there's one heading towards, they're not sure if it's going to go up the east coast or if it's going to go into the Gulf.
Yeah.
And then there's another one behind it that they think is going to go into the
What's
Gulf.
your Gulf water temperature?
Too warm. I don't know what the temps is, but every time I hear them talk about it, it's like it's scary. It's way too hot.
Yeah, because
And
you get that storm in the Gulf, and then boom, boom,
yeah,
boom.
yeah,
It
that
just
warm water just feeds it,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then it just depends on how fast it moves as
No,
to
it depends on how fast you move out of the way.
we have never left. I have never left for a hurricane.
You're
I've
not
been
one of the
through,
ones that has a hurricane party, are
no, I
you?
don't have a hurricane party. I
Okay,
batten down the hatches and just ride it out.
okay.
I've been through three Cat fives. I've never left. Um,
I've been
I
through a
probably
cat
would
too on a
nowadays.
boat.
Oh
On
my
a
God.
boat. That was
No,
scary
thank
as hell.
you.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I imagine
Yeah.
the fact that y'all didn't everybody lose their stomachs, much less lose your life. I mean,
Well, and I was supposed to be on one boat, and we decided not to go on it at the last minute because a hurricane was coming up and it was in Belize and it flipped over and 12 people lost their lives.
oh my goodness.
And
The
so
first time
luckily
I worked, go
I
ahead.
had insurance and so I could get my money back, but they didn't want to give me my money back. And I go, what part of a cat 4 don't you get? What part of that? The boat's upside down.
Somebody that has obviously never been through one. So,
Obviously. Well, it's just insurance. They.
yeah, but there again, you're dealing with people that live in areas of the country that have never experienced a hurricane and what it can do
But I think
to you.
everybody has experienced natural disaster. So
They're all over now. I
they
mean, it's
should.
either fire or it's water or it's earthquakes. There was another big earthquake in the Pacific.
Yeah.
I know y'all were under a tsunami warning this morning when I got up, but
Oh.
I don't know if it's still on or not. I think it's already passed by now, but
Well, they can,
um,
they'll keep it up for a while, but yeah,
it was like
I'm
a seven. It was a 7 pointer, seven
seven
point
point
something, but it was
seven
like
six
way
seven
out in the ocean. Yeah, it was way out in the
near
Pacific.
Russia again.
Yeah, well, evidently somebody upstairs isn't real happy with Russia, so
All right,
trying to
listen.
shake all the nuts loose from the tree.
Yeah, maybe so. Let's say hello to some of the people in the chat here. Hello, Sandra and Jennifer. Good to see you guys.
Hi, Kevin.
Juniper, Juniper Vale, and we have DR.
Anita's here with
Hello,
Alex.
who?
Anita with Alex, the psychic
Oh,
dummy.
Alex, and we got Kevin Lewis. Hello, Kevin. Good to see you guys. And Alexandra, Jackie. Woohoo!
Elena, remember Alex? Yeah, we got all got YT Mama. Yeah, baby.
Okay, I'm
I like
trying to
that one.
look to make sure I get all my comments. Show comments on the stage. No, I think I'm seeing everybody. It was weird. We were talking. Sherry and I were talking backstage. I put some, post your questions in the post. I could only see one question. Yet Sherry goes, "Yeah, we got four
I
questions,"
got 4 of them. I printed them out.
and it said I had four comments, but I couldn't see them. All I could see was one.
I don't know what's been going on with YouTube lately. They've just been like, I don't know if they're just messing with the algorithms
Yeah,
or what they're doing, but it's like, you see your count go up and down, and you're like, what the heck is
I
going
know
on?
it's nuts.
And yeah,
But we don't want to criticize them because maybe they'll just pull the plug on us. So
that's that's true too. We have
before
to
we
be
get
nice.
going, I just want to share with you this is for entertainment only. Oh, and in
There you
case you
go.
didn't get it, entertainment only upside down. And then we've got entertainment only.
I run a content warning at the beginning of my shows.
Do you? Warning.
I do. I have a like black screen with a bold white print, content warning, and then I'll put up the views said here may not be those of the host. Explicit language may be used. Topics may be triggering. That kind of thing. I looked it up how to write it out officially looking, and so
Yeah.
I made up a black card thing, and I put that up at the beginning.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
It's called CYA.
CYA. I'm going to star some people here who are asking
Yeah,
questions.
yeah.
Where is it? Oh, is DJ. Oh, Alex, come on now. Be nice. That's that dummy, that psychic dummy. It ruffles the duck's feathers big time. All right.
He's gonna have Wonder Woman come after him if he's not careful.
Oh, damn. Because, oh, damn. Would not want to have Wonder Woman.
She'll hit you with that magic rope. You won't be able to lie.
Yeah. Voodoo Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
All right.
that's it.
So, I don't know, I've read on this and read on this and read on this. Let me see. Comments, banners, starred. And I don't think that we need to read on this because I've read on it so much. But I have not talked to
Not
you about
soon enough.
it. Yeah, well,
Not soon enough. But
can we go
he's
back?
looking.
Can we go back into a time stream? And yeah, okay. And it all goes back for me. It all goes back to there's some lessons that we need to
Learn.
learn about this. And I'm like, I guess I'm still trying to figure that out. But
Yeah.
feels
It's
like
like
we're close to learning it. I see.
Whoever at the bottom of the class needs to hurry up and take a reader's course or something, because I'm tired of this.
Alex, is Alex at the bottom of the class? Okay. But the thing is, it's just not DT, because he's
No,
given me the DTs. It's just not that. It's that whole
it's all of
machine.
them.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I've been getting the same vision since like February, March. I started getting a vision of the White House at Christmas, snow, all decorated, looking pretty, and it's totally empty. He's not there. His people aren't there. There's nobody there.
Yeah.
It's just empty. And I'm like, okay, well, that makes me feel better.
And you know, I keep reading that he's going soon. So it's I think the question is how do we retain our sanity while he's still here?
How do
Because
we
we got to,
retain our freedoms while he's still?
yeah, that too,
Yeah, but then I have the cross of, okay, he drops out of sight, and then we have Mr. Maybelline to deal with, and uh, I don't know if he would be more dangerous simply because he's so owned
Yeah,
by the money people that whatever they say he's going to do.
right.
And that's what
Yeah,
this all comes down to, is absolute power
but I do
at the
feel,
top.
I do feel when I look into this arena of Pumpkinhead and his minions and all the pumpkin patch people, it feels like to me that things are that everything's just going to let go and they're not going to be relevant anymore. And I don't understand how that happens. But if we look at what was going on with the free speech, Jimmy Kimmel, and all that, and you see the factions frictioning with
Yeah.
the Joe Rogans and some of the MAGA people are going, you can't do that, and then they're starting to fight within themselves. And with the Epstein files, it feels like it's just a huge diversion from the Epstein files.
It's everything is whatever is in those files. He is so terrified of that he's willing to upend the rest of the apple cart that's not
Yeah,
already spilled on the ground. He's ready to throw it all out just to try to
yeah,
get our attention, to get our attention off of one thing and look over here
yeah,
while
yeah.
we're robbing you blind over there. So
So, did you want to read on this and just kind of throw a couple of quick
yeah, we
cards
can throw a
and
couple cards on it.
see what and it will be what do you think the question should be? Will Pumpkinhead be leaving soon? We'll just read on that because that
Yeah, that's a good one.
that's what she or YouTube Mama.
Will he be gone by Christmas?
Okay.
Because soon can be so
Yeah.
irrelative sometimes.
And the last time I read on this, I got that there was something going on, and we got some big events happening in the sky next week.
Yeah,
The equinox and the solar eclipse. So things are going to be revealed. It feels like before I was focusing in on all the astrological things. I did a reading when I was just super frustrated. Is this going to end soon? And I got by the end of the month, which I'm going, well, I hope it's not next year, the end of the month. Mr. Pumpkinhead, DJT. Did you get something?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
Kind of. All right. Well, I specifically asked, will he be gone by Christmas? The first thing I got was yes, positive. Son, yes, positive. And then I got controlled narrative.
Mm,
So whatever it is, they're going to be very careful how that's put out.
yeah.
And then I got collective action. So it's going to be, they're going to all be working on that together from the lowest peon all the way up.
Yeah.
And then I got briefed in command, which to me sounds like Mr. Maybelline is already getting briefed on what he's going to have to do as soon as they make their move.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm picking up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And these are Trish James's decks. I'm using her
Yeah.
predictions deck and her governance deck. So she's got a new prediction deck coming out next year. I can't wait to get it.
Oh, okay. So
Looking forward to it.
yeah. Yeah. The
What'd you get?
the question that I asked, and I asked two because it's on my channel. I get to.
You get to, yeah.
So the first question was, is he going to be gone? It was kind of more of a general thing, and this is what I get a lot of. That there is a little suspension with the Hangman. You got secrets coming out with the Moon, and it's going to create a big burden with the Ten of Wands, and it's going to require strength. And this information that's coming out is fairly strong. And then I asked, is he going to be gone by Christmas? And I got the Four of Swords, which is my minor arcana death card. I got She of the Lotus, the Queen of Cups, coming in as a winner. Six of Wands.
Yeah, I wish our Lotus POTUS was coming in.
I don't think I want to wish that on anybody. It's going to be brutal. Josh Shapiro, it was in the news what he just said, and said Kamala Harris is going to have to answer for something about Joe Biden. It was on all sides. Let me see if I can pull it up quickly. I may not be able to. Anyway, but also I think that she's going to need to come clean on the silence of it. And I do have a theory on that I don't think I'm going to get into now because it's so long. But yeah, she's, if she is POTUS, if she comes back as that, and the cards keep showing up that way, I feel like she's going to have answers for a lot of this. It's not going to be, it's going to make sense to a lot of us.
I know when she was on Colbert last month to talk about her new book that should be coming out any day if it's not out already.
Yeah.
He asked her about, was she going to run for office again? And she was like, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. She was like, right now the system is broken. It's very broken. And you can't do anything from the inside.
Right.
It's even harder from the outside. So we'll have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Well, yeah,
that was a whole bunch of information she gave without really saying anything. So.
Yeah. Well, and it's so true. I mean, everything is so broken. You can't get the truth. You can't get. It's just broken. It's broken.
Yeah, it is broken.
Okay, so let's see what other questions that we got from the comments. What actually happened to CK? And it drives me nuts that we have to use code words. Otherwise, we get kicked off.
Yeah.
And my intuition said, well, we know what happened to him, but it feels like who they have their sights on and in jail, who they've said did this crime.
Yeah.
To me, I don't,
He feels very Lee Harvey Oswaldish to
that's,
me,
yeah.
who they have in jail.
So many things that don't make sense. All the shell casings. How many shots were heard fired?
I don't know.
I think
I
it's
saw
one.
the clip and only heard one shot, but
Yeah.
there were people there who said they heard multiple
Yeah.
shots.
Oh,
So I don't know what is true, because most of the video I've seen, there was no real sound. It was just like, I don't know if it was coming from just a staged camera that was set up on campus or what.
yeah.
Um, the majority of people were talking about there was no security. Nobody was being checked
Yeah.
or any extraneous things that they could be carrying around with them. And
Is that normal? I don't know. I don't.
I didn't follow him, so I don't know if that was
Yeah.
normal for him or not. I
Yeah.
know I've seen people talk about the two older gentlemen that were standing like behind him, that were, according to those supposedly who know about this kind of stuff, saying that that was very definitive hand signals that they were giving. And so, I
Yeah.
mean, I
It's
watched it. I saw the hand signals, but I couldn't tell you if it was just
yeah.
somebody adjusting his crotch or scratching his head. I mean, yeah, I don't know,
Yeah. I
I don't
think
know
too
enough
that,
about it.
we're all so wanting to get the truth out right now. And I don't think that this is going to come out. The truth of this is going to come out
Not for a
until,
while.
not for a while yet, until,
No, we
you
got
know,
the Three Stooges running the FBI. I mean, they fired all of their experienced agents, people that know what they're doing. And
yeah,
the ones that stayed, they pulled them off into these ridiculous other things, so that in the middle of really big cases that they've been working on for a long time,
right.
according to what Popak from uh, um, what is it, Morning AF or whatever he calls
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
according to him, with the agents that he's spoken with that have left, they were like, part of the frustration is seasoned agents who have been working very specifically on particular difficult cases were just pulled randomly and put onto just ridiculous stuff, and
yeah.
some just walked, and others are just trying to slodge their way through it until,
And a lot of them
hopefully,
are doing immigration,
yeah.
being pulled to do immigration. Yeah. So I just, it would be interesting to see how good of a shot this guy is, because I bet he's not that good of a shot. That's a hard shot.
That's either one heck of a lucky shot, or and it that to it my feeling was, we're talking about an experienced sharpshooter, a marksman,
Yeah.
somebody that knows what they're doing,
Yeah.
and because they can take the wings off a fly at 200 paces.
And
It's
that,
amazing what they can do.
so I've always gotten that this guy was, it's all linked to the Epstein case with
Yeah.
with the name on it. that, he started saying, let's get this out. So, but, this is it's kind of like rehash. And I think that the important thing that we keep our focus on, besides ourselves in our inner monologue, in our inner strength, is if we're going to go outside of that, it's, how do we keep the news alive so that we can get this pumpkinhead out of office?
I was shuffling and had two cards jump out at me. The first one was the Seven of Swords. Something stolen, somebody betrayed.
I got an idea what was stolen.
Yeah, and the second one was the Knight of Swords.
Okay.
Trying to hurry it up, rush it through. It's nothing to see here.
I think I've always thought that the election, the stolen election, would come back and play a bigger role. And as time goes on and on and on, I don't, I go, maybe it's something else. Maybe it's the Epstein thing. What would get both sides riled up, not riled up, but convinced enough that this guy's got to go? What would it be?
It would have to be something really, really, really bad, because
you think, or is it something that because everything seems to be so weird these days. Maybe they just take an offense to something that he said, and they go off and
maybe it's one of these wealthy guys. Maybe it's one of their daughters or granddaughters, or
well, here's what MS
whatever that got took in.
Yeah.
Yeah. That just popped in my head. I hadn't even thought about that.
Yeah. MS said sending troops to Russia. That would probably do it. That would do it.
Well, and CK's family are all right-wing MAGA people.
Yeah.
But yet no one has interviewed them about him. Not seen them on air at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
Crazy. All right. Well, let's move on to something besides him. Well, let's go to cash, and then let's go to if our government's gonna stay alive, stay floating. They're gonna government. But let's look at cash. Is he gonna get booted? Did his performance in the Senate? Oh my God, I couldn't believe how combative he was on some of the news clips I was watching. And he was asked a question, yes or no, and again he wouldn't answer, yes or no, wouldn't answer. And then he just started going A, B, C, D, E. I'm like, what? What the hell? How rude can you be? Well, he could be pretty rude. All right. Kash Patel. Let's go with Thanksgiving. Will he be around in Thanksgiving? Kash Patel.
Dropping cards.
Don't do that.
Rather, they keep jumping out at me.
Okay. Kash Patel.
He gives me the willies.
Oh my gosh. Will he be around? He's getting paid.
Economic growth. That was the first card that popped out.
Was what?
Economic growth,
Yeah.
something to do with money.
Yeah.
And then I got shifting dynamics.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, following solution to the problem, which problem they're trying to, and then I got big news.
Yeah. All right.
So
I think it's
I
going to happen. Yeah. Big
don't
news.
think he's going to be there. Yeah.
Big news. I got my Bam Bam stick. Yeah, I think what'd you get? Shifting allegiance or something?
Shifting dynamics.
Dynamics. So
Yeah.
at the base of this, I got the Seven of Swords, and that would certainly shift the dynamic if you have somebody sneaking into camp and taking most of your tools and or weapons. That would shift the dynamic. And I get
Yeah.
a lot of overseas stuff. I think he's overstayed his welcome. Well, we know that, but in the administration, I think
I think
he's over.
he's proving to not be as efficient at lying and covering up as former directors have been,
Yeah,
regardless of who's in office.
yeah. I think he's worried about something, and the final outcome I got is the Ten of Pentacles, which is he's useful for the Republicans, but he probably okay. Here's what I was getting, I guess, and I misspoke this. He never should have taken the job, but he did because of money. But he's not happy there. He's got nightmares about it. And I think some big legal things are coming after him. So, and that's what you were saying. You were saying shifting, say that again.
Shifting dynamics, shifting
Dynamic.
dynamics, and economic growth.
Yeah. So
And
yeah.
I also drew the Eight of Wands. So something's coming at him fast. And then I got the Page of Cups reversed, which is emotional immaturity.
What? Oh, come on.
Listen to him talk for 5 minutes.
No. He's say it's not so. Yeah, I think something's coming really fast for him too, because I got that Eight of Wands. So it's gonna be boom. And it's you got the big
Eight of
news.
Wands too. And
You got I got the Ace of
I got big news.
big news, Ace of Wands. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Cash. Yeah, I think he's but they're all I really
I think
feel
they're
like
all
it's
hanging on to their positions by their fingernails.
and as soon as he goes, they're all going to dissolve at the same time. It feels like. Stop throwing your cards around, Shari.
I'm telling you, God. And this one tried to go under the doggone computer. It's like, no, I don't want to go there.
Okay.
All right.
Juniper Vale. Yeah, I thought that too. With CK that it was going to be like well with Pumpkinhead and his hurdy ear. I thought that was supposed to be a stage thing that went wrong and ended up
Most
unaliving
definitely.
someone. And then when I first saw this, I thought that same thing, but I'm not so
No.
sure that.
As with the ear deal, somebody that wasn't supposed to be up on a rooftop with a long pew pew, and with CK, there were 2 separate rooftops with someone posted at each one. But with his security saying they weren't our people, well, if they weren't your people, then why the hell weren't you up there getting them off the roof?
Yeah.
So whether if they were or they weren't, his security detail really, I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
you know, if I was his widow, I'd be asking for my money back. Like,
Oh my gosh.
y'all didn't do a very good job of him secure, so
That night, my wife, she's on the Republican donor list, and she gets so many texts and emails. She goes, "How do I make this stop?" And I try to help her, but she's her own woman. She gets to do what she wants, and but she got a text from the wife asking for money.
yeah.
First night. First
Oh
night.
yeah. Yeah, they put that to boot. Next morning she was in front of a camera
Oh yeah.
making a speech, It was like,
Yeah. Yeah. So
and I can understand her anger and her upset
of course.
very much. I mean, but the feeling I got off of watching her that was really, really strong was somebody has given her enough inaccurate information to make her come across so hostile,
Well,
because she sounded like she was ready to let loose the dogs.
yeah. Yeah. And the thing with this administration is whoever is the media spokesperson, the media controller, the messaging is all the same. It's inflammatory rhetoric. That's what it's about. And yeah, I don't think that they messaged her very well. And I even hate saying that because she's an intelligent, I think, woman that can speak her own mind. But when you're in that point of grief,
Oh yeah,
I think everybody is out of their mind when they're in that point of grief. They don't know. We
when
don't
my
know what we're
husband
doing.
died. It was months before I could make a coherent decision on anything.
Yeah,
I couldn't even pay the bills on time. I could, my brain just would not function.
correct.
Um, and I mean, he just died at home because of illness, but um,
When it comes out of such a surprise, out of the blue,
yeah,
so to speak, it's total shock. And to have her up there, maybe she wanted to do it, but
I don't know. Maybe she did. I mean, I mean, like a car accident or something like that happening, you don't expect it, but part of your brain, I think, would be like, well, I guess, that could happen. But something like this was like, whoa, that
yeah,
was
yeah.
just out of left field. Um,
And it depends on, I'm looking at some of the comments where, she froze the assets immediately. There's a lot of, when something like this happens, oh, this is what I want to talk about too, about attorneys and phone numbers. But when something out of the blue happens, you're, if you're like they are with a corporation, a turning point or whatever. I'm sure they had lawyers and trusts and all this stuff or whatever. But
yeah, she
sure that
inherited like 10 million plus just from the insurance, from what I heard somebody talking about on one of the programs.
so I'm sure she had a number of lawyers contacting her, if she didn't have one. So that's all now lawyer. She's now all lawyered up, and
Yeah.
then they're kind of running the show too. So, but let's switch gears because I want to get away from that.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do that.
But we are going to, there are so many people that are tired of this and that are going to be standing up and marching in the streets. Peaceful protests, peaceful. At least all the audience here, I know, is going to be peaceful. Well, maybe psychic dummy Alex, maybe he may not be so peaceful.
Well, he is the big stick.
He is the big stick. Yeah, you're
Go.
right. You're right.
He's made out of wood.
Oh, now he's going to come back.
We love you, Alex. Don't get your feelings hurt.
Yeah, don't get your leg in a knot. So somebody was saying, and I can't remember who it was. I think it was Libby over in Australia. She was saying if you're going to go march, have an attorney's name and write it on your arm.
Yes.
I'm like, who does that?
Immediate contact information and write it in marker on your arms.
Well, Shari knows that. I don't know that.
I heard somebody talking about it. Maybe it was Libby. I don't remember if it was her or somebody else. But I heard somebody talking about they're taking phones or not letting people make phone calls unless you can just call it off the top of your head. And it is like, don't go with your regular phone, get a burner phone and bring it with you and write your important information on your arm, your name, rank, and serial number. Write it on your arm with a marker.
Yeah.
A number to call for emergency. I mean.
So Alex said he's going to be watching me. And Alex, I got Psychic Duck is watching you. All right. Oh, Psychic Duck almost went swimming. Okay. All right. So I just thought that was interesting because we have a lot of Latino celebrations happening around now. We have a lot of harvesting because we live in farm country, California. A lot of the food is grown here. You look out at the fields that normally would have a lot of workers, not very few.
There.
It's like a handful. Now
down here, I don't know how many people have actually seen this or not, but it got played down around here. A lot of the Southern farmers were being told, well, don't worry about the immigrants leaving because you got all them black people down there. They'll go right back to doing what they did before. I heard that and I was like, what did they just say?
oh my God.
And people of color, shall we say, down here are like, I wouldn't work in your field for $1 million. You can keep it and let your produce rot,
Oh my God.
I will eat dirt before that happens. And I'm just sitting here thinking, and y'all believed this nonsense, that they convinced you that if you got rid of all the immigrants, all of the melanated people were going to line up to go work back in the fields again. It's like, are you flipping crazy?
I know. Well, maybe they'll get some hillbillies to do it. And then I hear my hillbilly family going, are you flipping crazy? I'm not doing that. And I go, well, why not? He goes, because I got to finish my beer. But it's like 10 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
I got 5 more waiting for me.
Got 5 more waiting for me. I just got off the phone with my hillbilly brother. Oh my gosh. I need a lot of restraint.
Maybe we need to send Danny the beer.
Yeah, I'm getting better at that at the con. I think I'm getting better at the conversations with some of my MAGA family, MAGA friends, and then sometimes it just goes off the rails, and I go,
Yeah.
ah,
I'm fortunate that all of my family that lives in my house with me are all left. Thank God. I would go nuts if we didn't all
and
lean the
there,
same direction, but
yeah,
I have extended family, what few members I have left. Most of my family is gone because they just got too old.
yeah,
and um I have a few extended family cousins that I stay in touch with regularly that are definitely way right.
yep,
And I finally just had to say, you know what? We're not going to talk about this. We're just
yeah,
going to discuss politics.
and
Forget it. You know.
that's the so I saw this post. I don't know if it's true or not, but it said if you put red ants and black ants in a jar, they won't attack each other. But if you take that same jar, shake it up, they'll attack each other, thinking the other ant caused the shakeup.
Disruption. Yeah.
So when we look at right left, which I don't even like saying anymore, um, you have to look at who's doing the shaking
Yeah.
that gets us all angry. Who's doing
That's
the
right.
shaking? And unfortunately, we have these media conglomerates that are, they're run by Murdoch and who was some other guy. A lot of Ellis,
There are
aren't they from South Africa? Murdoch is,
uh,
but
uh, Muskrat Man is.
yeah,
He
yeah,
was from South Africa,
right.
and um,
Anyway,
you've got I don't know, you've got quite a few from all around the place.
yeah. All right, let's shift gears into finance. To uh, is the government going to figure uh, pass a pass a budget? Is that what they're doing now? I just don't pay it much attention to it. What
Yeah.
was the question that was asked on in the post?
Uh, will Congress kick the can down the road again with an agreement just to keep things afloat as is, or will there be a government shutdown?
Yeah. So the last time that the Democrats went on board with this, they caught a lot of grief saying, "Hey, you're funding this insanity."
Yeah.
And I agree that whoever the government shutdown is has never been good in the past, but I think these are different times, and so
Well, because it's not just higher ups that are, or some unknown entity, so to speak, that's getting hurt. It's, it's mama and papa who's waiting on their Social security check to come in. It's doctors' offices and doctors' clinics that are waiting for their payments for taking Medicare and Medicaid patients. I mean, I know a lot of doctors down here won't even take Medicare or Medicaid anymore. It's hard to find a doctor that will accept it.
really,
Yeah, because it's such a pain in the butt down here for the paperwork they have to go through to get payment.
yeah. I mean, if we eliminated the food insecurities, the housing insecurities, and the medical insecurities. So it wouldn't be that big of an expense. You could probably do it at the cost of a ballroom for the White House. Maybe a little more.
Or half that.
All right, so let's look. Is there going to be a government shutdown? Is there going to be a government shutdown? Is there going to be a government shutdown?
First thing I got was forced hand.
The first thing that I saw was the White House empty. And I go, is that a government shutdown? Just like what you were saying?
Yeah, maybe that's why I'm seeing it empty. I don't know. I got forced hand, followed by classified knowledge. There's something about that classified knowledge, because then I got, let me make sure I cover up the bits. I got the devil coming in there, stirring things up, making things a little bit more difficult. Followed by temperance reversed. So imbalance, things being all stirred up and shaking that jar, seeing if you're going to attack each other, you know.
Yeah.
And the last card I got was the Nine of Cups reversed. So that's what a lack of happiness, not being happy about things, being dissatisfied about stuff, I guess would be a good way to put that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
It's not. I got some really good cards, and then
good, because I got really crappy cards.
And then I got didn't finish my sentence because I got really bad cards. The Three of Swords. The potential near future is the Five of Pentacles. A lot of loss. Even though this deck looks like it's a handout, it's like they're throwing away money.
Basically, they are. They've wasted so much money doing all of this ridiculous stuff. It would have cost half the amount of money if they'd have just followed through on what was already set up to go.
Yeah. I feel like, because the first two cards I got were the Ten of Cups, which is my Democratic card, and then the Four of Wands, which is kind of a little celebration near a White House. But I don't know. I think people are going to dig their heels in. And maybe it's okay. So what I'm hearing is that it may go just a short term resolution to keep it going for a couple more months, and then we're back to illusion, delusion, confusion.
Especially if they're planning on a shakeup in the Oval.
Yeah.
You know, if we'll pass this just long enough to get everybody out the door and then take care of business, and
interesting.
We'll let
So let me ask this. I'm going to go down that rabbit hole that you opened up. Is there a secret agenda to shift leadership in the White House?
I heard yes the minute you said that.
Yeah.
Very loud and very clear in my ear.
Really? Wow. You know, but you said that you weren't psychic because I didn't send you the StreamYard link.
That I
thought you were psychic. You were just going to come on.
But But they didn't tell me the StreamYard link. So I mean, what was I gonna do? I had to rely on old-fashioned email.
Old-fashioned technology. Yeah, so I feel too that there's something going on behind the scenes that we're
Mhm.
not aware of. And so let me ask this question. Is it solely Republicans, or is it Democrats, or is it a combination of both Democrats and Republicans working behind the scenes?
Good question.
You didn't hear anything?
Nope.
I thought I was talking to a psychic.
Yes, sometimes they're quiet. They make you work for it.
I know, I know they make you work for it. I'm like,
They
okay,
make me
really?
sweat it out and go, ah, damn it, tell me something, anything. But
I know, and they go, shh,
you're like, but you're a
listen to
psychic.
your insides. I want you telling me loud and clear. Shh, listen to your insides. Okay, is there,
Did you say that your Four of Swords was your minor death?
yep.
That's what I just drew.
Mm. You know, it's certainly a retreat card.
God dog it.
It's a retreat card. It's a get quiet card, is what we were just joking. Well, I was joking about. Um, but that person on the sarcophagus, the coffin, if they're not dead, if they stand up or if they sit up, they're going to get poked in the forehead with a sword. So,
You want to talk about swords?
uh-oh.
Four of Swords.
Yeah.
First one out, followed by the Ten of Swords,
Ooh.
getting stabbed in the back.
Ooh.
Followed by the Seven of Swords. I'm like, holy moly, man. Followed by the Four of Cups. Apathy, not happy, disconnected, wanting it all and not just one, because he's already got three damn cups, but no, he don't want the other one being offered to him. So
Yeah.
it's like crying over spilt milk. Well, you shouldn't have dropped the jug. And of course, the Seven of Swords. So somebody's betraying somebody. They're definitely. And then you got the Ten of Swords. There's a lot of backstabbing going on in that White House right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
You couldn't pay me enough money to have to be in there.
Oh, can you imagine? I mean, you look at
Just cleaning the ketchup off the walls every day would be hard enough. I mean, not to imagine all that spray painted faux gold all over everything.
and the thing that when I was working and where I'd go into a meeting to solidify things or to set a plan on paper to get it in motion, it was all in concert with how do we do this best for the company and
Right.
and for us implementing it. There's none of that going on here. It's all how do we feign fealty to dear leader.
Yeah.
And I couldn't imagine the backstabbing going on there. It's I
I mean,
want my
think about
agenda.
a
No,
den
I
of
want my
thieves.
because whoever's agenda gets in his ear at the last, that's the agenda that goes. It feels like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I too got the Seven of Swords. First card I got is the Three of Swords. So it's the heartbreak, it's the betrayal, it's the stealing of something. And I got I got the Five of Cups in the past and the Five of Wands in the potential near future. So it's all about loss and bickering, back and forth. Got a few legal things. There's some money being exchanging hands, and I think it's from Russia. I get big news coming fast, and the final card is Justice. So I think there is going to be a balancing out. And again, when we're talking about all the backstabbing, you've got to look at who's shaking the
The
glass jar.
jar. Yeah.
And I think it's Russia.
Yeah. Oh, they've been shaking that jar for all it's worth.
Yeah, well, in this reading, it's
Hell, they're attacking Poland now. I mean,
well, before we go, we're at an hour, so for the last read, let's read on Russia and NATO. Somebody put in the comments that what would cause this regime to end. Me, I see boots on the ground in Russia for sure. That would, I don't see that. I'm saying that would be the end of if that happened.
I mean, it amazes me that boots on the ground in our own country hasn't done it in.
Yeah, right. And he's even talking about Afghanistan again, and I'm like, what part of? But it's all the shift from the Epstein thing. It's all the shift from his PP tapes.
That whatever it is with the Epstein thing has got him so terrified.
Yeah.
That he is willing to burn it all down to avoid us seeing what's there.
Yeah.
And I out of all of the horrific things that we know is coming out of that, I can't imagine what would be so absolutely petrifying to him that he's willing to burn it all just to keep that from coming out.
Because what has come out against him? 34. He's a felon 34 times. He has libelous. I don't know what the term is for the E. Jean Carroll.
Defamation of character.
Yeah, but New York said, one judge said, well, in other states it would be called the R word. I don't even want to say it because YouTube will flag me. But he likes to grab women. I mean, what is it that we don't know about this guy that is so scary that's in these files? Yeah.
Perhaps the alleged forcing of a 13-year-old who was one of the ones that filed a suit against him. Perhaps that was done to someone much younger.
And I even heard that he had a kid, but that is entertainment only. I'm just making it up. I don't know. Okay, let's just see. Russia and NATO. What is going on? Russia.
Crap.
Crap, that's right. I would have to sit with these cards for a little bit, but they are a mixed bag.
Yeah, tell me about it.
At the top of the reading, I have death. In the external position, I have judgment. I've got the tower moment and the hopes and fears. Let's keep that in the hopes and fears. The good thing I have is in the potential near future, I have the Ten of Cups. It's a calming energy. It's my Democratic card. In the final outcome, I have the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, you have it
I got it
reversed.
in reversst.
Well, turn it around. You're reading your cards upside down. The my final outcome card is the Nine of Pentacles, security in all of that, but death, tower, hermit, Four of Cups, looking at an offer, not taking it. I have my Mark Ruta card in the past. I don't know. There, to me, this is like it's balanced between good and bad.
Yeah. Well, I got the Six of Pentacles. So somebody's getting paid off and then paying off others.
Yeah,
This money exchanging hands going back and forth.
yeah,
Then
okay.
I got the Ten of Cups reversed. So this is shattered dreams. This is the opposite of whatever contentment or happiness you would have normally with this card. So you're looking at complete devastation, total maybe domestic problems. Like he doesn't
Right.
already have those. But maybe they mean domestic as in the country and not the wife. So that could go either way. Um, and then I got the Hermit.
Yeah, that's
So
what I.
there are some people doing some heavy soul searching right now. I think on both sides of the aisle. What am I willing to do to get this ship righted back upright
Yeah,
and run again?
yeah, yeah. I agree because that was my first card covered by the Queen of Swords. So
Mm.
it's like if you go to if this escalates with Russia as the nuclear power that they are, they could have this full blown tower. Well, the world could have this full blown tower moment.
Well,
It just feels like NATO is like between a rock and a hard place. Where do we go? What do we do?
and with the Epstein part of it, the first thing I got was innocent, truthful. We're talking about innocent children
Yeah,
that got caught up in this. And then I got the Mr. Rocket Man, rockets and SpaceX. So his fingers are in this
ooh,
pie well somewhere. And what did he and his little doggy pack walk away with while they were playing with all the numbers behind closed doors?
yeah,
And then the last thing I got was national defense, followed by targeted attack. That sounds like the R country
yeah.
and the P man, big time.
Against us,
Yeah,
the targeted attack against us.
yeah. It's
Okay.
been pretty damn efficient so far, don't you think?
With I'm not following you here.
One of Pootie's biggest goals in his life has been to see this country
Gotcha, gotcha.
implode and go down,
Yes.
where we are literally attacking ourselves
Yeah.
while he could sit back and laugh. Well,
Well,
what's happening?
he's shaking the
While
jar.
he's shaking that jar and making all the ants crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's doing that.
Yeah, it's the first time I read that was back in 2015 when Malcolm Nance's first book on this subject came out. And I thought, I mean, it made sense, but I thought, yeah, but that'll never happen.
Right.
Hello. I mean, every book he's written since then has gone deeper down the rabbit hole with this, and he's not been wrong yet
Yeah.
with what Pootie was going to do. And right now, what we're experiencing right now is his wet dream. This is what he has been
Oh, yeah.
working towards for decades.
Right. Right.
And they never had to fire one missile or rocket at us.
Right. Right. Because he's been there for so long. And, you know, we change every 4 years to 8 years. In this case, never mind. I won't call her.
I think the last time he was scared of anything from us was when Obama was in office. And that's because Obama got in his face a couple of times.
Yeah.
And like finger in his face, like, you know, you best back the hell off or else.
Right. Right. All right. Let's do one card for the collective to leave with a higher vibe than where we are right now.
Yes.
A
I
higher.
agree with that. I agree with that.
Okay. And thank you, everybody who's been in the chat. Thank you. Where'd Shari go? Thank you. Come on back, Shari. Come on back.
I was getting my Oracle deck I wanted to pull for the collective.
Oh.
The Trust Your Vibes.
Trust Your Vibes. Oh. All right.
It's a pretty cool little deck. I just got it.
Yeah.
I want something really upbeat. Upbeat and positive. Make everybody happy. Feel good.
I know what will make everybody
feeling a little bit better.
I know what will make everybody happy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you get Wonder Woman. Put her on the case.
With her golden lasso.
Yeah. Tell the truth. Okay. What do we have to? One card for the collective. As we. Oh, that one's popping up.
I got.
Okay.
Dance in the Fire.
Ow.
With everything that comes our way, it makes us stronger, like the fire.
All right.
So that we can dance in the fire and take joy in it.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. You dance. You dance in the fire. I'm not dancing in the fire. Those people
it
who
says,
like,
trust your inner guidance.
Yeah, I'm not dancing in the fire. Those guys that do that fire walking, I go, oh, hell no. Hell no, I'm not doing that. No, trust, it won't hurt.
Oh, yeah, it will.
Hurt. No, it won't, because I'm not doing it.
Because my faith and trust level is not at the same level as yours is.
Yeah. All right. So the card that I got was the High Priest card, and it's all about intend and create. And so if we just allow that fire guy to say, walk on that fire, and you just go in as, you know, okay, I'll do it. But you can also create something, but you have to intend it first. Use your imaginations, create the world that you want to create.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes this creation process takes a little bit longer than we want it to, but just keep intending, keep creating, keep being good to each other.
Yep. That's what I've been telling everybody. Just hang on to that hope.
Hang on.
Whatever's going on, search. There's a kernel of hope in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Look for it. Hang on to it.
Hang on to that. Absolutely. All right, Sherry, thank you so much for spending my afternoon with me. Thank you.
Well, thank you for inviting me. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, yes, it has. All right, everybody. Thank you, and we'll see you all soon. If I could ever end this stream, maybe we'll just spend the whole night like chit chatting.
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows?